In the second exercise for the Hoops Communicator authoring, we're going to take it a little step further and create some geometry that's a little more complicated and that also contains a color and a material. So if we hop on over to Visual Studio, we can open up the 2 basic geometry CPP file, and this is part of the Authoring Training 2 project. So at the top of this file, we've provided you with some sample code that creates a cube mesh for you. And what we want you to focus on is to create the color and the material and apply those to the mesh. So the same instructions apply. We've annotated the source with some comments that say user codes. You're going to want to fill those in, and when you're done, come back to the video and we'll walk through the code. Okay, so hopefully you were able to get that exercise done. So let's kind of walk through what's happening in this situation. So we're going to create our mesh here, and we're just going to call the built-in create cube mesh function that we provided for you. Now we're going to go ahead and create a material and assign that a color. So we use the scStore material class, and when we construct that, we pass in a color object that we've set to blue. Now we need to add our material into the model. So we go ahead and call the insert function, passing in our material that we just created above. So now this time, when we instance our mesh, we're going to provide a couple extra items of information. So we're going to have to provide a matrix key, and in this case we just use the default constructor, which provides a identity matrix, and then we're going to pass in the material key. Now the material key is what we got back when we inserted our material into our model. And once we've done that, we can prepare the model for streaming. So if I go ahead and run this example, we can see again that we've created a model called 2 basic geometry in our model data folder. And let's hop on over to our browser. And if we go ahead and navigate to our Hoops of your sample HTML and specify the 2 basic geometry file, we can see here that we've created our cube, and it's blue, which is the color that we set on our material. So hopefully you're able to get that, and we'll see you in the next example.